A Way of Life. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Just wanted to come on here to talk about the new moon in Leo on the 31st at 11:12 p.m. Maybe August 1st, depending on what time zone you're in. Um, First and foremost, Mercury is going direct. Thank you, Jesus. Um, I was listening to something on YouTube. This lady was talking about how the Mercury retrograde was messing with her so much. She kept introducing herself as her sister. Hilarious. Um, I have Mercury retrograde in my birth chart, so normally they don't really affect me as much, but with all this eclipse energy going on, my God, I just shut down. Like, I couldn't talk. I stopped making videos. Like, oh my God, it was really bad. So it's my soapbox about Mercury retrograde. I'm grateful it's going direct. Jupiter's going direct. Jupiter went retrograde in November, the end of November. Jupiter represents expansion and luck. So now that that's moving forward, we'll have more opportunities to be lucky in certain things, and you'll experience like happiness, like overall really good feeling. Um, this new moon is going to restore strength, confidence, willpower, and passion. You'll feel excited about life again after dealing with all those um, eclipses and that intense, stagnant energy that we were feeling over the last few months. This is a really great energy for manifesting. Leo is a sign of co-creation, so um, I was reading this new moon is also going to be happening right on the star of the gate of man, or the star of the gate of the soul, which is a portal that is going to be open during this new moon. That's going to allow, ancestors, angels, spirits to, be born into, a human in human form. You could go read about it. It's a really dope story. Um, because Leo is the sign of co-creation, anybody having babies at this time, um, really, really beautiful time to, co-create. Um, but, anybody having babies at this time could eventually, bring in that spirit or ancestor. um, Leo is the sign. Leo is the lion. The king of the jungle. It represents royalty, your royal family, your royal kingdom. So right now in this time, in this month, for this new moon specifically, anybody having babies is a really special time to build or co-create your kingdom, manifest what that should be like, what you would like that to be. But also now until and for the next 5 years, really, anybody being born is going to be, um, the essentially the people, um, responsible for taking over the age of Aquarius. So this is a really, really important time in that sense. Um, Leo is ruled by the sun, so in a sense, they are, the co-creators of everyone, because everyone has a sun sign. Um, and you would really have to understand, your birth chart and astrology to really understand the magnitude of what I'm saying. But overall, this is a very powerful sign. It's more than just, ego and, performing on the world stage. Leo is a is a really, really important sign. So this is an important new moon to really manifest, what it is that you learn through all of this eclipse season and the Mercury retrogrades. Anytime a planet is in retrograde, it's a time to reflect on the past and, what of the past are you moving forward with and how you want that to look moving forward in your lifetime. So, you know, they're the sign of creativity, um, new ideas. You're gonna get new ideas because of Jupiter and Venus. Right now, there are 4 signs in Leo: Venus, Moon, Sun, and Mars. Moon and Sun is mother and father. That's more co-creating energy. Um, and Venus is the sign of, creation, love, passion. Leo rules the 5th house, which is romantic. Um, as opposed to love and relationships and marriage, like the 7th house, it's more romantic, more like, one night stands. I'm not encouraging that at all. But it's just, to be very flat out, it's sex. Your sex life, co-creating. Um, so because Venus is in Leo, you're going to get a lot of new ideas. Because Jupiter is direct and it's in Sagittarius, which is its home sign, and anytime a planet is in their home sign, it's more powerful. Not to mention, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. So everything that happens in this month is going to be a really, really powerful time to expand on your ideas, really dream big, and don't be afraid of, what that is or how you're going to get there, or any of those things. Just really take the time out to live in that moment and experience that, whatever ideas are coming to you, because of that portal that's opening. You're going to get, it may not be that you have a baby, but it may be that, you have a spirit guide or ancestors that are looking over you, giving you ideas, giving you inspiration for things, because Jupiter rules the future. This could be something, an idea, that you get for something that's going to come to fruition for the future. It'll be something that, that you really love, and it really makes you feel good, because that's what that energy represents. The Sun in Leo. Um, Uranus and Jupiter are, I mentioned Jupiter already, but Uranus also is a planet of the future. So the ideas will kind of shock you in some kind of way that you get, like, um, you may be making irrational choices to do things, and not really understand why you feel that way. You may get a nervous feeling. Uranus, um, um, represents your nervous system. Um, but to take sudden action out of nowhere, you might not be able to explain where these ideas are coming from or why it is you may feel like, you have to do something. I gotta get this thing done. I've been sitting in freaking Mercury retrograde all this time. And it's time to get to business now. I know what it is I'm supposed to do. And you may be like really happy about it too, but it may just come very impulsively. That's what Uranus rules. It could be a little stressful because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone to do things in a way that normally you have an idea, you write it down, you come up with a plan around it. This energy is not going to put you in a position to do that. You know, but because Venus and Jupiter are involved, you know, you're still going to do it in a way where it's not going to affect anybody else in a negative way. And in a sense, you're actually almost getting like a pass to do dumb shit. Sorry. That's just the truth. To do dumb shit and get away with it because Jupiter is a planet of wisdom and calmness, and it's going to make any changes that you come up with or that that you're in the process of manifesting with luck and divine support. So you know, do your manifestations and um, you know, whatever you got, you know, how you celebrate your new moon affirmations. Um, it's really a good time to do that now. Also, one last thing, Taurus is in Uranus, um, and that's actually going retrograde now. But because it's going, I think it already went retrograde too. Don't quote me on that, but because Taurus is the planet of healing, um, you know, you're going to have this overwhelming feeling of release, healing from things of the past that no longer benefit you. So it's a really good time. I hope this information was helpful. If you want a reading, knowing where this energy is playing out for you specifically, you can email me. And I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.